Welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. In the previous episode, our team of investigators and journalists they met up with decided to pay a visit to the Chapel of Contemplation, the church that the Boston State Police raided back in 1912. When they arrived, all that remained were ruins. Astounded by the sight and finding a statue of Great Cthulhu on the back wall, the Professor, Wafty LeGume, I still can't believe that's his name. The Professor, Wafty LeGume, didn't realize he was standing on rotten floorboards and fell into the basement of the church. Down there, he found church records, 2 skeletons of cultists, and the coveted Liber Ivonis, an ancient and very dangerous tome that depicts a ritual that requires a child sacrifice to work properly. Being thoroughly disgusted by this place, they decided to pay a visit to Roxbury Sanitarium, where the Macarios, the previous tenants of the Corbitt House under Mr. Knott, are staying. And if you haven't already, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell icon so you'll be notified when new videos are uploaded. Also consider following me on Twitch, where I live stream tabletop games, video games, and music streams. And if you want to support me there by following or subscribing, you get more content like this in the future. And if you want, consider checking out my Patreon, where you can find exclusive content, including guitar lessons and masterclasses, and access to my YouTube videos early for as little as $5 a month. But if that's a bit steep for you, it's no problem. It's only if you want to support me just a bit more. Now, onto the sanitarium we go. It is nighttime by the time you're going to visit the sanitarium. The Roxbury Sanitarium stands as an imposing figure under a cold gibbous moon. A hulking edifice of brooding brick and wrought iron, it looms in stark isolation, distanced from the merriment and life of Boston proper. As you approach, the faint scent of despair taints the air, a bittersweet reminder of lost minds and fragmented souls. The sanitarium breathes an ominous stillness, punctuated by the occasional distant cry of an unseen resident, a hollow echo of mental torment. The walls reverberate with a palpable sense of despair, and an uncanny sensation clings to your skin, a silent plea from the haunted depths of Roxbury's forgotten populace. And as you approach the counter, you are met by a nurse who looks clearly overworked and hasn't slept in at least a day. Her eyes sag as if sleep is a forgotten dream. So she is very tired, and clearly does not want to be there. She just wants to be in bed with her family.
I can relate.
So what do you plan on doing here in the sanitarium?
We should probably ask for who we're looking for.
Well, we're already looking at the Macarios, who we know, from Carmen's notes, you can scroll up in case you forgot. I found out that both Vittorio and Gabriella Macario are in Roxbury Sanitarium.
So we're gonna see if we can talk to them, right?
Yep.
Try to get a talk.
Excuse me. Can we have a moment of your time?
Yeah, what's up? What's going on? She's like very clearly like half asleep the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an idea.
Okay. Go for it.
I give her a little bit of my whiskey.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Hey, some people use it as a wake-up juice. Look like you need this, lady.
I would assume that would be a persuade roll.
Okay, I think that would be, if I remember correctly, persuade is in my... I need a roll of 50. No, wait, a 30, my bad.
A 30.
65.
Rip. Well, she does give the swig. She does give the flask a swig, but it doesn't seem to do anything. It's like, thanks for that. What do you need? Well, how can I help you?
I look at my flask, as says it's empty, and I look sad.
She took all my whiskey.
She took all your whiskey. Like as you saw her like drink through the flask, she just chugs it, like sticks her tongue out till the last drop falls out. Like it's like, okay, thanks for that. What do you need?
It technically worked. Now I have no liquor.
No, you've lost more than you gained.
You can't really persuade her with whiskey when you don't have whiskey to persuade her with.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's see. So I approach up to her. All right. And I ask. So let me go back into the notes again and pull up. So it was the family members that were in the house. What's her face's notes? It's in here somewhere. So as I'm scrolling through my notes, I find the names and I say, okay, man, we're actually looking for a Vittorio and Gabriella Macarios. I essentially show her the name. Macario, pardon.
You looking for the Macarios? Are you related to
yes. It's my... I do not have a lie.
That is a persuasion check.
I was gonna say, can I persuade? Yeah, okay, so I guess I could do a persuade. I would say, like, no, but we are dealing with something in relations to
Macarios,
their properties.
Do the Mario.
Do the Mario. Hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario. Okay.
Hello, Macario.
Crap. Okay, it's 47. I'm going to... I'm going to put some luck into that. Wait, no. Yeah. 47, 30. I'm going to put...
That's 17, I believe.
Well, I'm going to put 20 luck into that to improve my odds.
Well, it doesn't need to be.
Well, okay, well, no, yes, just put me at the 17.
So 54 minus 17. So... She doesn't quite follow like with what you're saying, but she understands completely. She just is doing what she wants so that she'll be able to like get done with it so she can go back to sleep.
Kill him early as fast as possible.
Yeah. She's been here for at least one day. You might not be related, but you said you're working. You said you need some of the knowledge for something. Yeah, I can help out with that. Come with me. And then she just shuffles down the hallway in not only a tired shuffle, but now a semi-tipsy shuffle.
Hey, don't look at me. She drank all my whiskey.
You drank all your Jimmy Buffett margarita.
Nurse Evelyn Hardwick now leads you down a short hallway. As you walk down, you pass sad souls in various stages of mental decline. Some sit in wheelchairs, murmuring to themselves and grasping at invisible sprites in the air. Others unsteadily amble the corridor, aimless shadows of the mortals they once were. At the far end of the hallway, there is a nursing station and a set of locked double doors. While the floor you're walking turns sharply to the left down another long hall, muffled moans and creaking gurneys echo throughout, the isolated whispering of broken psyches, an uncanny sensation clings, a silent plea from forgotten souls. So, you wanted to see Vittorio first?
Yes.
Okay. So, down the locked hallway, you see Vittorio Macario. He is bound in a wheelchair. He is literally bound to his wheelchair. His legs and torso are keeping him seated in this wheelchair. His body is covered in scars in the shape of crosses, including his face, which bears a giant Catholic cross in the middle of his forehead. His fingernails are gone. You ponder, did he remove them himself in his madness, or did Roxbury remove them to prevent him from hurting himself again? Looking into his vacant eyes only bears the haunting echo of the man he once was. A loving father and husband, now a hollow shell of his former self. His voice carries an echo not wholly human. He's a mumbling and murmuring mess. And he's clasping a Bible to his chest.
I lightly approach him, calmly. Let's see. Hello, sir. Sir. I try to kind of see if I can get his attention. I'll walking essentially towards him and then towards in front of him.
He's kind of just rocking back and forth in his wheelchair. He's hardly ever paying attention to you. It's like you're not even there.
I'm going to do something stupid, gentlemen and madam. I don't know how it will work. So I'm going to take that note, because I think I still have the note of the the church symbol. And I'm just going to put it right in front of us. Not like in front of us, but I'm just going to flash in front of him. I'm just going to hold it up.
Okay.
I want to see his reaction. So do you know what this is?
He's not paying attention to you exactly, but you do see his arms that is still clutching the Bible in his hands, and he slowly brings it down. He opens the Bible to a random page. He's not even looking at the page, and he keeps. This is the first thing that he's said that's like a coherent sentence. By his own weapon is the devil worsted. By his own weapon is the devil worsted. By his own weapon is the devil worsted. He keeps repeating that phrase over and over while he's just moving his finger over a Bible verse. And it's very clearly not what that verse is saying at all. But
I look at the verse, essentially what it is pointing at.
Can I get a spot hidden roll from you then?
Yes. Ooh, 16. Oh no.
A 16?
Yeah, 16 or 19. Well, let me take a picture. I keep forgetting which way you're supposed to put that line.
Usually goes on the bottom of the number.
Then it is a 9. 19.
Either way, it's a success because your spot hidden is 50.
Yeah.
So the Bible verse that you see Vittorio just madly scraping his finger by, you also notice that his finger in previous fits of psychotic decline has also like worn into the pages of this Bible, and it's the same on the opposite page. So the verse that his finger is currently on is Proverbs 30:14. There's a generation whose teeth are as swords, and their jaw teeth as knives, to devour the poor off the earth and the needy among men. It's also been underlined
The
many
US
times.
government.
The U.S. government.
All right. I have a feeling I don't think I'm going to get much from him. Let's try his wife.
He just keeps babbling like, by his own weapon is the devil worsted, by his own weapon is the devil worsted, while he's just running his finger over.
If I was a slightly evil character, I would have just left the note. But no, I'm going to leave. I'm going to take the thing. And I wrote down the Proverbs, so now I go back to the group. So he's just mumbling. Something about the devil being bested by his own weapon. He also opened his book to a proverb. Proverbs, was it 30:14, right?
Proverbs 30:14, correct.
Yes. I think it might have something in relation to the church, or not even the church, but possibly something bigger. That statue there in the middle of it.
Like the mob?
Yeah. No, the mob actually might be a lot better for us to be dealing with, but this isn't the mob. The poor guy's covered head to toe in scars. Cross
That
scars.
sounds like the mob.
It sounds like the mob.
That sounds like the mob.
Let's go talk to his wife.
You don't think
We
he
had
might
would
have
have given him
anything
some
to do with
whiskey
what
if we
happened
had
in
any.
the church?
I assume you talk what?
This kid could give him some whiskey if he had any.
I don't think you're supposed to give alcohol to medical these to people in those types of facilities.
It's an experiment.
It's just a theory.
It's just
A mental
theory.
theory.
An illegal theory.
You know, I wish I could take a drink right now,
It's
but I can't.
1920. I'm gonna be honest. They're not considered people if they're in a mental ward.
It's a 1920s mental word. Whatever, let's move on. Anyways, we're going to talk to the wife now. Let's moving on.
We're gonna talk to the wife now. Okay, so while Nurse Evelyn is talking, she just explains like, "Oh, Vittorio, he used to be much more lucid than this, but now he just mutters that phrase for hours at a time until he either goes to sleep or his voice gives out from overuse. We the staff have tuned it out, of course, because he does this a lot, but he only stops." We only stop to give him help when he raises his voice and starts to scream. You don't want to be around Vittorio when he starts screaming. He starts cussing us out in Italian. We don't exactly know what he's saying. But while Vittorio is a rambling mess, Gabriella has only been here a lot less than him, and she is much more stable. So she brings...
While
Huh?
while the nurse is talking, I'm just gonna lean into one of them. I told you it was the mob. There's Italian. That's just mob.
They're both Italian.
It's the mob. They owed 50 cents. I'm calling it.
The Donny was a tappy with a taste of my blood, the Tony.
So as you're walking to Gabriella Macario, the austere room consists of a small dresser and twin-sized bed, upon which sits a middle-aged woman in a hospital gown with her back to you. As you make your way down the depressing and oppressive walls, she can explain. You can just like get to.
So I slowly approaching her. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you hear me?
She rapidly looks over and tries to see if it's like actually there and not anything that could be like anything else. So she turns around and sees you and walks up very skittishly to the door. Like there are holes in like the like what I would assume to be plexiglass, but I don't think it is plexiglass. What I'm saying is like there are holes in the window that you can hear and speak directly through.
Yeah.
So she sees you and is like, "Hello? What do you want? What are you doing here?"
Well, ma'am, I and my fellow compatriots are currently, well, we're looking into your house. Our employer had, apparently recently procured your estate, and,
Mr.
well,
Knott,
we're
yes.
looking, yes, Mr. Knott. We're actually looking into it, and, well, I hate to do this, but I do wish to wonder what's happened. Not only did we just recently come back from the Church of Contemplation, or what was left of it, but things don't seem to be right when asking about that house, and, well, you and your husband were the last to essentially be there. Could you give us any information of the sorts on what happened? So I have my notes out and ready.
So Gabriella is like very erratic, but she is still very lucid and aware of her surroundings. Like she is very conscious and lucid and knows where she is, but she still can hear. She has like auditory hallucinations sometimes, she's like trembling as she speaks. This rural and peace and beautiful home. We love the location. We just had to have it. Vittorio insisted, but as soon as we moved in, there was something unnaturally inside it. There was an evil presence inside that house. At night...
Evil presence.
At night, I would sometimes wake to find it leaning over me. When it was angry, it would cause dishes and other objects to fly around the room. But it mostly hated my husband and concentrated all of its negative energy and anger onto him. And my kids, they also got nightmares of something looming over them at night. Every time they talked in the morning, all they could see was a dark figure with burning, fiery eyes.
That is interesting, ma'am. But wait a minute. You said there was something. A being?
Yes, it. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a male or a female presence, but I knew it was an it. Sometimes she would wake around like 3 or 4 in the morning and find a dark mass with saucer-like burning fiery eyes looming over her.
It's a mob boss.
It's a mob. it's the
Dawn
Dawn
card.
It's the
I was thinking like
It's the
supernatural.
Dawn. No, so my mind immediately now officially remembers. Oh wait a minute. Do we have somebody else on the team that actually remember our fellow compatriot, who I remember also saying in her notes that she actually saw something in what was essentially any mirror-based thing, which was a creature fire. So I'm gonna essentially turn to her. Hey, I finally remembered you existed. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not
Her
gonna say
eyes
that.
light up for a second. It's like, aw.
No, I'm just gonna say, hey, come over here. I'm pretty much beckoning over her.
She finally gets like the like a pep in her step as she's kind of been taking a back seat throughout the entire thing, but she's been jotting in her notepad the whole time. Carmen Caffrey at your service.
So, Mrs. here apparently stated that she said she saw what would be a mass with saucer-like eyes that were burning. I was reading in your
Burning like
notes. You said
hellfire.
when you were at exactly.
So she saw it too. It wasn't just
So so I will also say, as the NPC mixture thing, you kind of can play the NPC similar to the player. So you can have the NPC essentially help us guide things along by asking the
that was her
current people
role,
other
but,
questions.
But you kind of been doing all the hard work. She hasn't really been doing much.
Well, he looks like I'm gonna give her a shot because they kind of am not necessarily lost, but I need a little, I guess, aid.
Yeah. So
now, Ty, I guess you can roleplay with yourself.
Carmen actually rolled a 23 on her persuade. I rolled a 23 on Carmen's persuade. So
nice.
She actually can fare a little bit better because two women talking to each other, even though Carmen can be a little bit squirrely and a little bit too nosy.
She should have had the whiskey.
Let it go already. I gave the whiskey away.
So as Carmen and
Don't
Gabriella
remind
continue like looking over like whatever information that you have, Gabriella can't really recall too much. She has some like mild amnesia, and all she can really talk about is what happened recently and asking where her kids were, because they had 2 children in there too.
So
Wait a minute.
we all in agreement that they're probably dead, right?
Well,
It is
I'm
possible.
looking back. Yeah.
Huh?
As soon as Kerrigan attacked the Macario Gabriel Camaro, they're saying they were going to die. Wait a minute. Not only am I actually remembering this, but my character still remembers and goes back to Clarence Dooley's article and pointing out Mr. Kerrigan was recently released from Suffolk County Prison after serving 12 years for child endangerment. Maybe Mr. Kerrigan has something to do with the children, because the gentleman at the news report place, I forgot what her name was, stated that he was crazy long before, and this man did get arrested, even though he did write back in 1868. Wait a minute, I'm gonna do some math in my head.
Carmen can also ask her those same questions, just to make it a little easier for you, and so we can like move things along here a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can do that. I'm genuinely just like something popped in my brain.
So, as Carmen and
Yeah, sorry
Gabriella
if I'm
talk,
not,
what was that, Angel?
yeah, I was gonna say sorry if I'm not really getting as involved as I originally was. I'm
Oh,
just
no, it's
getting
fine.
very sleepy.
It's fine. We're almost done here. We're getting to the house next because this is the final location on the docket. Okay, so as Carmen and Gabriella just converse and she interviews Gabriella, she figures out that the kids are living with Gabriella's parents in Baltimore. But anything other than that, she can't quite fully remember either.
Well, at least the kids are safe.
Yeah, I guess we're ready to go on an secret investigation based around that. I'm sitting there pulling out my freaking calculator and everything. No, save that for the big campaign that we'll do eventually. Maybe. Hopefully. Yeah. Anyways, let's go.
All right. So now we're going to be heading to the Corbitt House. And since it's nighttime, I would assume you would wait until the morning of the 29th to go. But I also
Early morning,
could
so we can keep the
imagine...
spooky.
I could also possibly imagine that it's really hard to go to sleep after what you just saw.
After the fact that we essentially spent a full 24 hours looking at very interesting information.
Yeah. So, the early morning of the 29th of September, nestled in an unassuming nook of Cambridge Street in rural Boston, the Corbitt House slumbers in an aura of desolate solitude. The home and surrounding wilderness have an eerie tranquility about them. As you approach the residence, the weight of its history presses down onto you. The house stands tall yet forlorn, its once majestic facade marred by time and neglect. 2 stories high, the house is a relic of the past, a Victorian-era structure that seems out of place amidst the trees. The garden, or what once might have been a garden, is now overrun with weeds. The grass, tall and unkempt, rustles as the wind passes through it. A few withered trees stand sentinel, their bare branches scratching at the gray skies overhead. The cast iron fence that surrounds the property is rusty and bent in places. The gate hanging off one hinge, groaning mournfully when pushed. In the rear are overgrown plantings with a half-collapsed arbor. Studying the house, the observer is impressed by the way the house seems to withdraw into the shadows cast by the surrounding trees.
Reminds me of my in-laws.
And how the blank curtain windows hide all understanding of what lies within. The paint on the wooden sidings has faded and peeled off in large chunks, revealing the bare weathered wood beneath. Windows, some boarded up, others with cracked panes, seem to stare blankly back at you, as if hiding dark secrets within. The front porch creaks under your weight, and you notice the aged wood has warped and buckled in places, making it treacherous to navigate. Carmen stands with you, her chinion is starting to fray, and she clutches her notepad like a shield. Her voice is resolute yet trembling. With you, I can finally face this cursed place again. In 18, I felt those eyes watching me, but with you all, we'll uncover its secrets or die trying. She notices that any new notes she takes in her notepad are starting to feel like they're faintly pulsating, as if Corbitt's shadow scribes every mark on that paper. As you look inside, and I actually can do this,
Okay, IRL me would be like, nope, and I would be just like, get the flask, and then set the place on fire.
I was actually gonna say, my character turns over to you and said, "We had whiskey. We could have just burnt the place down and been done with it."
Well, it's another day. I mean, probably have another.
Not said, get it rentable, not burn it down.
Carol was just ending. This is how. No, I'm just kidding. No, it just ends it by Molotov.
Inside the house, the air is thick with dust and the smell of mildew. Wallpaper, once vibrant and ornate, is now yellowed and peeling off the walls. The wooden floorboards, though sturdy, creak with every step, and the ambient noises of the house settling make it feel like the building itself is alive. So now I can provide the maps of the... Let's see if I can find it. Another optional handout, but this time it's actually useful.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, alright.
Big shout out to Cultist Armory, by the way. They're the ones who are providing the optional handouts that I paid for.
This is not sponsored.
It is not. I bought it with my own money.
I found a cool rock today.
I found a cool rock.
Well, I mean, if you hold it at the right angle, you see Lightning McQueen at the start of Cars 1 when he jumps off that one car and he's like flying through the air, tongue out.
I was about to say, like, does he have his tongue sticking out?
No, there's no tongue, but like, it's two different rocks, like 2 different sediments put together.
Have you been drinking my whiskey again?
The next one makes it look like Spider-Man.
Oh, I'm being... Next one's going... Yeah, you know, I tell you what. This next Sunday, when I head back out for Airsoft, I'm gonna look for Spider-Man rock.
Spider-Man rock.
Better be the
one that looks like
Morales
Charleston
one.
Heston.
Maybe the Miles Morales one.
All right, so you are in the Corbitt House now. Do you want to take a look at what's inside?
Trash everything. No, I'm just kidding.
You know, I don't mind the whole burning it down thing.
So yeah, well, I want to look around the house to find anything suspicious and occulty.
And occulty, huh?
I say we check.
Where's the occulty?
You want to check the basement
My
right
best guess-
now?
I think it's gonna be the basement. I mean, there are what? The symbol markings on the doorways. He's buried under the damn thing. We want to find
hold
anything
on.
haunting or occulty. Any story has us go in that basement.
Kicks
Yeah.
Angel's
Hold on, I
characters
think-
down the stair. Check.
Considering everything we've gone through, it makes more sense to check the basement first.
I mean,
the
in the
worst
notes, in the notes that we gotten from Carmen's thing, she pretty much went through the entire house. And the only thing she pointed out outside was
Where,
strange was, well, actually, no, I want to go to a mirror. I want to find a mirror in the house.
Okay.
Hold on, let me pull the hand out.
Where
I should
is
stare at it.
Push her down the stairs, make her check out the basement first.
The bathroom would make sense if there's a mirror.
Maybe, yeah. Honestly, from the looks of it, it might be the only thing. Go upstairs.
So, without even looking, like, you hear footsteps on the second floor.
Someone else in this place too?
It's a haunted house.
My
Could be
British
someone
kicks in, and
there.
I immediately whip out my pocket knife.
Yes, because we're gonna stab the ghosts. That'll work.
Like I just said, my British kicked in.
Well, you
Well,
never
I've got
hear
my
that
flask
tall tale of
ready.
the guy who punched a ghost in his own house?
Imagine.
Oi,
Wednesday, no, it's a
a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
Oh,
got my
mate, it's a
flask ready.
Tuesday, ain't it?
About to drink a bottle of water.
Bottle, drink a water bottle.
It's just that's the action phrase. Whip out my knife. About to drink a bottle of water.
Oh, bottle of water.
Drink a bowl.
Bottle of water. Okay, no, but yeah, I genuinely, if I'm hearing in an abandoned house, if I'm hearing footsteps upstairs, yeah, I'm whipping out the closest thing to a weapon.
Fair enough.
I pull out my 38.
Fair
Bring out
enough.
my flask.
Oh, what? No, I'm just kidding.
Which has been recently refilled with whiskey.
You just take a massive swig, and if you have a lighter on you, just hold it in front of you, ready.
I've
Just
got
so
a
you drink the
pencil,
whiskey. Just
I've got a pencil. If anyone can set it on fire, that could help.
anybody has a lighter, you can just drink the whiskey and hold it in your mouth.
If I don't swallow.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
yo.
get
I'm
your mind out of the gutter.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Opening to the first Deadpool movie.
Yes, in a way, yes.
It's not new to him, friendo, but it is to Disney.
I don't get it.
You haven't seen Deadpool 3, have you?
I have.
I have not.
It's just I can't really.
Oh,
Just not really thinking straight.
It's not new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney. He looks at the he looks
Oh,
at the camera,
yeah,
winks.
Sorry, my brain is like, my brain not working well.
Okay,
Wow.
so
11 CGI it's an ass.
I know
It's
some of us are wearing out. Okay,
All right.
my bad. That's okay. So after hearing that, I decide to not go upstairs and stay just a group.
Okay, so you're staying on the ground
Oh,
floor
I'm going
for now, at
upstairs.
very least.
I'm going upstairs. I got my gun.
Okay, so
You- what, you
Core
gonna
is
shoot
going
the ghost?
upstairs.
I'm gonna shoot a bitch. I swear to God.
I'm just gonna look around. Yeah, like I said, for occulty things. I guess can I roll for that? Like roll spot hidden?
You could do that, but I would
It's just one of those things
recommend
where we
just
just gotta go
exploring
down to
the
the basement.
house. I would recommend just exploring
Okay.
the house.
I agree. We should probably explore the house first before we go to the basement.
Okay, well, to be honest, this is IRL. I am starting to wear out, so I'm gonna be kind of
Yeah.
quick and a little bit necessarily poignant. So I'm gonna check out first the living room. Upon walking in, of course, I see the living room with the piano and the two couches. I'm going to check that room out first.
The living room, so room number
Mhm.
4.
Well, yeah, well, because as I'm looking at the Corbitt House, I'm seeing a red carpet, and it goes into the room with the couches and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, so let me find the living room. Though it once might have been welcoming, the room now feels oppressive. Amidst the usual furnishings, countless crosses, images of the Virgin Mary, and other religious artifacts cast eerie shadows. The sheer number of them suggests a desperate attempt at protection, or perhaps a plea for salvation.
Cool if we take a cross or two with us?
This 100%
considering
explains why that man
amount
was...
of crosses that are in this room right now, would it be helpful at all? Considering Vittoria was probably the one who put him up there, and still ended up that way.
Naked, like a scene from The Naked Gun or something like that, where you just turn around and each cross just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you see just the giant one.
You dropped Gibby in the wall of death.
I need the wall of Gibby. You just have two Gibbies come in from the sides and just smack each other.
Gibby!
The wall of Gibby.
Everybody, Gibby!
You got the two.
Everybody do the gimme!
Okay, so seeing the crosses. So from what the missus had said, that thing had tortured her husband more, I am starting to see why. Very much so. I guess that is honestly as much as because I kind of now understand. Even like, it's pretty obvious that you have freaking 2 and 2 dude who's possibly Catholic and then getting bothered by a person who was in the occult. Yeah, that's the 2 and 2 aren't gonna mix. They aren't happy together.
No.
Okay, so after that, you know what I am going to do, because I feel like the kitchen and the main dining room might not net me much. I'm actually gonna follow Core's character upstairs because I want to check the bedrooms, because I have a feeling that might also help a little.
So Carmen is also with you. She's just a little skittish, considering she can kind of understand a little bit of what this house is capable of. But
since she is technically an NPC player, you can roll for her too.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess it's just leading us around.
And I also have a spare set of role-playing dice, so I can use my Cthulhu dice for gamekeeping, game mastering, and I'll use my serious dice for her rolls, just to keep
That's
things
what one of my friends did when he was doing his DMing. Yeah, kind of like two separate dice.
Just keeps things easy to understand.
It was also because he kind of handpicked his GM dice because they were supposed to roll specifically for him. They weren't like broken dice. It was just you were just good.
All right, so Postal and Core are going upstairs. Toomsy and Angel, what are you gonna do?
I think we should be the ones to check the basements just to cover.
Okay.
Just to make sure, like, if anything happens to us, the others will know.
So this will also probably leave Carmen with the ground floor to search by herself.
She'll be fine.
You could have her follow.
It's all dependent on you. I'm fine with whatever.
Well, who wants her? That's the thing. Here's a question: who wants to care? Who wants her?
I could use a riot shield.
Riot shield.
Okay, so Carmen goes with Postal and Core upstairs. And that concludes this episode of Call of Cthulhu: The Haunting. The Macarios have seen better days, to put it mildly, but we finally reached the Corbitt House. Next episode, we'll investigate more of what the Corbitt House holds inside and conclude this amazing adventure. If you want to see what happens next, you can find out next week, but if you cannot wait, it's already up on my Patreon page. So consider checking it out using the link in the description. But if you are already part of my Patreon page, or if you're following me on Twitch or subscribed on YouTube, I thank you greatly, as it helps support me and my content, and it tells me you want to see more of it. That's all from me today, and I hope you have a wonderful day.